In this world, you may find yourself poised to take a leap. Let me elucidate what I mean by this. Ultimately, you'll be compelled to jump. You cannot simply exist in this world. You must strive to live a vibrant life. If you wake up feeling that there's more to your life than what you currently have, believe me, there indeed is. Hope exists in your heart, or perhaps in your hearts. However, to attain such a life, you must be willing to jump. Let me tell you why I call it jumping. When you observe people around you, when you stand at the precipice of life and see people soaring high, venturing to unfamiliar and far-off places, accomplishing amazing things. Perhaps you look up the street and see your neighbor getting a new car every year or every 2 years. Have you wondered how they do that? Perhaps this person has discovered their gift and is living in it. Stop focusing solely on talents that involve running, jumping, singing, and dancing. There's much more to it. If you know how to network, you can connect the dots. You could paint or teach. Some of you can fry chicken better than anyone else, or bake pies, or cut hair, or color hair. This is your gift, not your education. Education is a fine thing to have, but if you don't utilize your talent, education can only take you so far. I know many individuals who hold academic degrees but are not making use of them. It's your talent. But the only way for you to soar is to jump. You must unpack that talent you've tucked away, take a leap off that cliff, and pull the cord. This talent will pave your way and provide the ground. If you never put it to use, you'll merely be going to work. If you're going to a job every day that you despise, that's not living, that's simply existing. At some point, you need to experience what life really feels like. But the only way to see what life feels like is to jump. However, let's be honest, when you jump for the first time, the parachute will not open immediately. You'll hit the rocks, endure wounds, get cuts, and bleed profusely. But eventually the parachute must open. This is not a theory, it's a promise. Here's another thing. You can choose to play it safe, avoid the wounds and cuts, and stay on that cliff forever. If you don't jump, you'll face another problem. You'll never know what you could have achieved. Personally, I would jump, because that's the only path to a life of abundance. You must jump. You must take a chance. Now, when I finish speaking, some of you will have discussions in your car. I have bills to pay. Whether you stay on the cliff or jump, you'll have bills. If I quit my job, I'll ruin my credit. If you have a job, you're living paycheck to paycheck. Even if you have A1 credit, you can't buy anything else anyway. At some point, do yourself a favor. Before you leave this world, before you die, jump. Just jump once. Thank you all.